guys, welcome back to Live Your Style. I'm Sharrah, and today we are going to do a very big clean and declutter of my house because after the holidays, I don't know, I feel like the house gets kind of neglected. You put away all of your decorations, then you start into the new year and you're super into all your resolutions and going to the gym and all that good stuff that you kind of can neglect your spaces. And thanks to Viva Paper Towels for sponsoring today's video. I'm gonna show you guys a little bit about their cleaning cloths that are amazing. I've actually kind of become obsessed with them, but I'll tell you more about that later. I figured I needed to deep clean my place. You guys probably need to deep clean your place. I'm gonna take you around and show you how I do it, my steps of what I usually do as far as decluttering and cleaning up. I'm gonna give you some of my tips and tricks on how to make your house feel sparkling clean and decluttered, which feels really good at the end of the day. Get excited. So grab your phone, whatever you're watching me on, get your cleaning clothes on, and this is your phone, by the way, and let's do this thing. Hit the subscribe button if you're new, thumbs up this video because it's gonna be great, and let's get started. Okay, number one, super easy. Grab a trash bag and do a clean sweep around your place and just focus on things that are disposable, that are trash. It could be things like leftover wrappers. It could be cans of whatever. It also could be stuff that has just been like piling up around your house that you haven't touched in 2 weeks. Like, I don't know, maybe that stack of magazines that you think you're gonna read, but you're probably not gonna read and it's just gonna gain a bunch of dust on it. Put it in your trash bag and get rid of it because it's just clutter and you don't need it. Next thing I do is I wipe down everything. So if you're like me, it's probably been a while. I don't usually do a good upkeep on wiping down surfaces and walls and baseboards and all that stuff. But every once in a while, I notice a big difference if I do take the time to wipe those things down. So I'm kind of more so talking about like in my kitchen, I've got, you know, those really great cabinet doors and they're all white. So oftentimes if I look close enough, I'll see splatter of food or just random things that build up over time. So I have actually been using the Viva Signature cloths and the Viva multi-surface cloths, and they are kind of good for different like uses or purposes. So the Signature cloths are really great. They're incredibly durable and great on tough messes, but still so soft, and they're kind of stretchy. They're great to use on messes. They're twice as durable because they're super smooth and soft, and they're, I don't know, they're just like, I even like just drying my hands on them. They just feel like so elegant and they do the job, and they're very soft. Did I mention that they're soft? And they're also really good for deep cleaning. So I use these a lot of the time in the kitchen when I am cleaning my walls, wiping down counters, also the walls behind any of your food prepping surfaces. Oftentimes right where our blender is, I see a smoothie that kind of gets on the wall every now and then. By the stove, wiping down the inside of drawers or underneath some of my shelf lining where food can maybe fall into. And if I look underneath my shelf lining, there's a lot of little guys that get through some of the padding there. So I like to take that off and do a nice clean down in my shelving areas. And then obviously wiping down countertops. Obviously there's like a lot of bacteria that can be on there, so it doesn't have to give it a good old scrubbing. And they work really well when you get them wet with either water or a cleaning product. So they're pretty durable. Now with the multi-surface cloths, that's what I use to do any cleaning of windows or mirrors or cleaning. I really like to use this to clean all my picture frames and artwork. And then I also use them to dust. Really good for like everyday use. And because they have kind of a chevron pattern to them, the ridges really trap the mess. So dusting the top of my curtain rods, those collect so much dust. Cleaning obviously windows and mirrors and picture frames. And also dusting my faux plants. I like to use those specific cloths to dust the leaves of my faux fiddle leaf plant tree that I have in the corner. And even sometimes real fiddle leaves, you should be dusting those leaves as well to take care of them. And it's extra absorbent, kind of like a sponge, because it's 2-layered, 2-ply in one sheet. If you guys have any detailing on any of your trim or your doors, kind of like how I have right here, it's actually pretty interesting how much dust can collect on those spaces. Now, granted, I live in an older apartment. We don't have screens on our windows. So for us, dust is really a problem because it comes in really quickly and easily. There's not really a barrier that keeps it out. So I have to kind of stay on it when it comes to dusting, but keeping an eye out for any beveled edges of framing and molding and all that good stuff, because that's where dust likes to hide. Number 3, as you're going around cleaning up, wiping things down, make piles of all this stuff. So if you have something that is out of place and not in its home, make a pile in that area. So on my desk, I'd make, you know, a bookshelf pile, I'd make a bathroom pile, I'd make stuff that should go to my bedroom pile. I would categorize where the junk is. That way, when I go to put it away, I can take all my bathroom stuff together and go to my bathroom and put it away. And I can take all the stuff from the kitchen and go to the kitchen. And that way I'm not going 12, I mean, your Fitbit would love it. However, it's not necessarily the most efficient thing to go back and forth and all around your house 12 times. So if you can make piles of similar things that are going to the same destination, just take everything together, go to that room, and put it in its place. Number 4, you always know I say have a junk drawer. Well, now you have to go through your junk drawer and keep it updated. You have to have some self-commitment and some diligence into doing this, because if you just let your junk drawer go wild, it's gonna get crazy and you're not gonna be able to put the top on it. I've been there, I've admitted it, and now I'm committed to getting through my junk drawer. And you have to throw stuff away or you have to find a home for it. It can't always live in the junk drawer. But if you guys go through your junk drawer, you thin it out a little bit, you clear it out a little bit, and you make some more room for some random miscellaneous things that will soon enough find a home or be donated and go in the trash. Number 5, do a mini clean of your closet every season. So I've done a full video that's a lot more complex and detailed on this subject. I'm only gonna give you a few highlights of the things that I love to do every season. And I think this will be a popular step, because as everyone has been talking about Marie Kondo, the Netflix series, you guys should watch it if you haven't seen it yet. It's actually kind of fun to go through your clothes and to see what really makes you happy when you wear it and what is just stuff that you've been kind of carrying along with you that you probably should donate and allow someone else to be really happy when they receive those clothes. I like to go through my closet, make sure that the things I'm keeping are things I've actually worn in the last 6 months and things that bring me joy, that I actually enjoy, and I take those things, if they don't really fit the style that I'm going for right now, I put them in one pile. I also go through and take out things that don't apply to this upcoming season. So we just left winter and fall. I still have a ton of winter and fall in my closet, so I'm gonna go through and take out a lot of the heavily Christmas patterned clothing or red and green stuff. And then I wanna go into my storage underneath my bed where I keep the previous season's clothes, and I will take out my summer and spring stuff and start to sprinkle that back into my wardrobe. When I do take things out of my closet, I try to give my closet, I wanna start from like a clean slate. For this, I actually use the multi-surface cloths from Viva, and I wiped down the glass shelf in my clothing closet storage units. It's a long way to say closet, but you get what I'm saying. And then I even did that in each drawer, because sometimes just dust gets in there, and it's just good to kind of do a nice little clean out every once in a while. Okay, so when you have drawers that are spilling out the ends, it's time to take it into consideration and go through it and donate things that you know you don't wear. Because I know I can't even find half of the things that are in this drawer. I just keep shoving it in, pretending that it's not happening, but it's happening, so I should go through it. If you guys want more tips for things that you guys can do to help you kind of narrow down what you should keep, what you shouldn't keep in your closet, I will link that video below. You guys can go check it out. I have a couple little tricks that I do with hangers and things like that to help me kind of identify if I'm actually wearing everything in my closet, which is kind of fun to watch. And last but not least, the question of the video: what is your favorite thing in your closet right now that you love wearing? It could be new, it could be old, but I want to know what it is. Maybe it's shoes, maybe it's a dress. Leave your comment below. Well, you guys, that is all I have for you today. I really hope that you guys did this with me. My house feels so stinking good. So clean, so decluttered. I feel like I can breathe and enjoy my space. I'm excited to wake up every morning and to come home. It just looks so wonderful and sparkly. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and again, that you did the same. And I hope you guys come back next week, because we have another really amazing, fun video. So have an amazing week, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.